Welcome back to Netrush Report, your home for the untold stories, the struggles, and the triumphs that define modern tennis. If you love deep dives into the athletes behind the headlines, make sure to hit subscribe, tap the bell, and join us for every swing, every serve, and every revelation. So, here's the million-dollar question. Is Elena Rybakina still being coached by Stefano Vukov at the 2025 US Open? To answer that, we need to rewind the clock, trace their partnership, dive into the suspension scandal, and uncover what's really happening inside Team Rybakina as the US Open begins. Why she chose Stefano Vukov, a relatively unknown Croatian coach with a reputation for intensity. Their early grind on the ITF and WTA Tour, breakthroughs in 2019, 2020. Vukov's coaching style, tactical aggression, big serving focus, demanding discipline. Early controversies. His courtside demeanor drew both praise and criticism. How their bond developed. Rybakina often defending him when questioned. Wimbledon 2022. Rybakina shocks the world by winning her first slam. Credit given to Vukov's structured preparation, but also spotlight on his fiery body language. Debate among commentators. Genius coach versus toxic presence. Pam Shriver's infamous comment urging her to part ways with him. Yet, Rybakina remained loyal, even calling him a big reason for her win. The semifinal against Azarenka. Vukov caught shouting and gesturing aggressively. Social media erupts. Fans accuse him of being verbally abusive. Rybakina defends him. He pushes me, but he respects me. Why this moment planted seeds of conflict with the WTA and public perception. Vukov's polarizing image grows. Villain to some, savior to others. Rybakina decides to part ways with Vukov just before the 2024 US Open. Reports claim he bombarded her with calls and texts afterward. Blurred lines between personal and professional. Members of her team file complaints to the WTA, sparking a disciplinary review. Tensions rise. Was this coaching loyalty gone wrong? Or harassment? Public silence from Rybakina, but behind the scenes, she reportedly felt cornered. January 2025, WTA provisionally suspends Vukov, bans him from accreditation, players box. The official charge, breaching the WTA Code of Conduct. Rybakina publicly defends him. I never complained about him. This decision is unfair. Vukov appeals, claiming his reputation is being destroyed. Tennis world split. Some argue WTA overreached, others say they acted too late. Effect on Rybakina's form. Mixed results, coaching carousel begins. Rybakina hires Goran Ivanišević in late 2024. Big news given his history with Djokovic. The partnership fizzles out quickly after the Australian Open 2025 exit. Enter Davide Sanguinetti in February. Calmer, steadier presence. Why Rybakina's camp needed stability, and whether Sanguinetti could provide it. Still, whispers of Vukov never fully leaving her orbit. August 8, 2025. Vukov's suspension lifted after appeal. Almost immediately, he reappears in Rybakina's camp during the Cincinnati Open. She defeats Aryna Sabalenka in the quarterfinals. Reporters ask about Vukov. Her response: diplomatic, supportive of Vukov, but emphasizing Sanguinetti as the official coach. This raises the question, is he back? Or is he just lurking? Davide Sanguinetti equals official coach, accredited by the US Open. Stefano Vukov equals back in the team setup, but not lead coach. Why this dual arrangement is controversial, split authority, blurred boundaries. The fanbase divided. Some cheers return, others furious at WTA for lifting ban. Analysts warn this could become a distraction during her slam run. First-round matchup versus 16-year-old Julieta Pareja. All eyes not just on the match, but on the player's box. Can Rybakina maintain focus? Can Vukov stay disciplined? What this saga reveals about coaching dynamics in women's tennis. The thin line between tough coaching and abuse. Did the WTA mishandle the case by suspending him without player testimony? What does this mean for future code of conduct rulings? Could this set a dangerous precedent, or is it necessary correction? To answer the central question, yes. Stefano Vukov is back in Elena Rybakina's team at the 2025 U.S. Open, but he is not her official coach. Davide Sanguinetti holds that role, while Vukov remains a supporting presence. The partnership is alive, but changed. Whether this hybrid arrangement will last depends on her results, public scrutiny, and Vukov's behavior. One thing is certain. This story is far from over. Studio microphone. So there you have it. The Elena Rybakina, Stefano Vukov saga is back in full swing at the U.S. Open 2025. A story of loyalty, controversy, and a complicated bond between a champion and her coach. Do you think Rybakina made the right call bringing Vukov back? Or should she have left the past behind for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be reading every single one. Studio microphone. This has been Netrush Report, your source for the biggest untold stories in tennis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the drama behind the scoreboard. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and stay passionate about the game we love.